And one of the things that he did in his death and through his resurrection was he guaranteed access to God. He guaranteed access to God. And in Matthew, Mark, and Luke, it records this reality that the veil that was in the temple was torn completely into from top to bottom. Now, what was this veil? It was the separator from the presence of God. No one could access the presence of God except one man, the high priest, and he could only go in one time a year. And he went in with fear and trembling because God said, if you come into my presence with unconfessed sin, unworthy, I'll kill you. But there were still daily sacrifices that had to be made. There were personal sacrifices that had to be made. There were just thousands of animals, that lambs and bulls and goats and birds that had to shed their blood to give their life so that God could forgive the sin of human beings, of his people. The closer that you got to God, the less people were allowed. Only the priest could go into the inner courtyard, and only that one man could go into God's very presence. And the further that you got away, the more people that could be a part. And when Jesus died, that separation, that veil, was torn in two, and God said, anybody can come. Everybody can come. Because of what just happened outside the city, that man that died on the cross, now there is complete and unhindered access to those who will come to me through him. You still can't get there any other way, but if you come through my son, you have direct, unhindered, unfiltered access to me. It's guaranteed. But the cross settled that and opened access forever.